Follow me down the aisle of the Grauman's Chinese Theater, a colossal architectural sensation. From the plush of your seat in the Grauman's Chinese Theater, life can be as plush as your imagination. So if pure entertainment's your style, follow me, I have two on the aisle.
Need to relax, need to escape. Go see Fay Ray in the paw of an ape. Watch Errol Flynn shooting his bow. Just go to the movies, just go to a picture show. When your morale needs some repairs, watch Busby's Beauties descending the stairs. Hundreds of girls doing high kicks. Just go to the movies, just go to the flicks.
And all for the sum of a quarter. Life is peachy, you can become Alice Faye or Donna Michi.
Moms with your bills, Blades with your rent. Watch Betty Davis run out on George Brent. See Fred Astaire step in style when everything's dark and upset. Go calling on Clark and Claudette. Just go to a marvelous movie and smile. Girls in sarongs, monsters in capes. See Scarlet Maid, a dress out of the drapes. Sing with Dick Powell, ride with Tom Mix. Just go to the movies, just go to the flicks.
Vicariously, you are flying down to Rio. Share the marquee with Mrs. Marx's zany trio.
So when your life seems a bit lean, just watch some shadows appear on the screen. Shine like a star for a brief while. Whenever you're down in the dumps, try putting on Judy's red pumps. Just go to a marvelous movie and smile.
The Palm Springs Unified School District proudly presents Front Row Center, starring the students of David Green's Musical Theater University. Nathan, Linda, Chase, Allie, Zach, Bella, Avery, Angie, Wyatt, Zofia, Jeremy, and Kaya. With our very special guest star from Broadway's Miss Saigon and Les Miserables, Eric Kunze. And I'm Patrick Evans. So now we invite you to grab some popcorn, sit back, relax, and enjoy the desert's only variety and entertainment show as Musical Theater University goes to the movies. Sit and enjoy it from this seat, Front Row Center.
So when your life seems a bit bleak, just watch some shadows appear on the screen. Shine like a star for a brief while. Whenever you're down in the dumps, try putting on Judy's red pumps. And visit a Guns and Sharpia, Morbid and Harpia, Dangerous Beauty, Cupid on Beauty, Ancient High Lava, High Step and Mama. Just go to the movies and smile.
Welcome to Front Row Center. We are the students of David Green's Musical Theater University, and tonight we pay tribute to Hollywood and the silver screen as we celebrate the music of the movies.
We'd like to kick off the show with a few of our favorite Academy Award-winning best songs. So grab some popcorn, a box of Raisinets, as Front Row Center goes to the movies.
Would you like to swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar and be better off than you are? Or would you rather be a mule A mule is an animal with long, funny ears. He kicks up at anything he hears. His back is brawny and his brain is weak. He's just plain stupid with a stubborn streak. And by the way, if you hate to go to school, you may grow up to be a mule. Or would you like to swing on a star, carry moonbeams home in a jar, and be better off than you are? Or would you rather be a pig? A pig is an animal with dirt on its face. His shoes are a terrible disgrace. He has no manners when he eats his food. He's fat and lazy and extremely rude. But if you don't care a feather or a fig, you may grow up to be a pig. And all the monkeys are in the zoo. Every day you meet quite a few. So you see, it's all up to you. You can be better than you are. You could be swinging on a star.
When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. When I grew up and fell in love, I asked my sweetheart what lies ahead. Will there be rainbows day after day? Here's what my sweetheart said. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. Que sera, sera.
The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things surround you. What more is you looking for? Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Up on the shore they work all day. Out in the sun they slave away, while we devoting full time to floating under the sea. Under the sea, under the sea. When the sardine begin to begin, it's music to me. What do they got? A lot of sand. We got a hot crustacean band. Each little clam here know how to jam here under the sea. Each little slug here know how to rug here under the sea. Each little snail here know how to whale here. That's why it's hotter under the water. Yeah, we in luck here down in the muck here under the sea.
The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. The kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. I am one with the wind and sky. Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry. Here I stand, and here I'll stay. Let the storm rage on. My power flurries through the air into the ground. My soul is spiraling in frozen fractals all around. And one thought crystallizes like an icy blast. I'm never going back. The past is in the past. Let it go, and I'll rise like the break of dawn. Let it go, that perfect girl is gone. Here I stand in the light of day. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway.
Before we get back to the show, we would like to take a minute to express our deepest gratitude for tonight's very special presenters, the Los Angeles Philharmonic Affiliates of the Desert. Their generous sponsorship of tonight's episode goes to support the Palm Springs Unified School District Save the Arts campaign to help protect arts education for all students K-12 in our district. If you would like to support arts education, then please make a donation of any size by texting the number on your screen. And now, please welcome, presented by the City of Rancho Mirage, our very special guest star from Broadway's Miss Saigon and Les Mis, Eric Kunze.
I have the distinct pleasure to sit down with Eric Kunze, who's going to be performing for you in just a couple of moments. Thanks for taking the time to do this.
Thanks for having me.
You know, I actually saw you on Broadway in Les Mis.
That's amazing.
You did that immediately after graduating from college, and that's a pretty big jump. That doesn't happen to most people.
No, and you know, I was just talking in the lobby to Janine about that. It was one of those things where, you know, you show up in this room. Hey, can you sing this song for me? Okay, sure. I sang the score in high school. You know, I knew every word back and forth. I was like, oh yeah, I think I know the song. I'll sing it, and I sang it for them, and they cast me on the spot. But the thing was, they said, now, you know, we want you to do this, but you cannot tell anybody until we let the previous Marius go, right? So I couldn't tell my parents. I didn't say anything for like a few days.
That's kind of a hard secret to keep.
It was a huge secret. I had a difficult secret to keep, but I did it. And you know, I had to actually have all of my stuff from California shipped out there because I was there doing an internship through college. So I was supposed to be there for 2 weeks, you know, and then I just happened to go to this audition, walked into that room, and
Marius, such a great role in Les Mis, and then you went from Les Mis to Miss Saigon,
right?
Which was another one of those huge shows.
Yeah.
And those are two big shows to go from one to the other. That must have been an incredible experience for a guy just kind of starting out.
And Saigon was, I think, lasted almost 5 years in total, just kind of, you know, in and out. And my 20s were not very lived. I'd say that. There wasn't a lot of going out. There wasn't a lot of experiencing New York by any means. It was a lot of time at home, protecting the voice, you know, not speaking a lot. So, but I have no regrets. I mean, the most wonderful people, the most wonderful experience, and the most wonderful music to sing, too.
Well, we love seeing you perform, and we're going to do that right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Kunze.
Never knew I could feel like this, like I've never seen the sky before. Wanna vanish inside your Every day I love you more and more. Listen to my heart, can you hear it sing? Telling me to give you everything. Seasons may change, winter to spring, but I love you until the end of time. Come what may, come what may, I will love you until my dying day. Oh, come what may, come what may, I will love you. Suddenly the world's such a perfect place. Come what may, come what may, I will love you until my dying day.
Making deep impressions for thousands of years, interwoven in the community, stewards of our natural resources, investing in the future, giving back to the Coachella Valley in the footsteps of our ancestors. The Agua Caliente Band of Kuya Indians.
Each week, we'd like to introduce to you a rising star from one of the Palm Springs Unified School District high schools. Tonight, I am thrilled to welcome a wonderful actress from Rancho Mirage High School, Uni Mora.
I've only known you a few days, just a few days, really. And I've been in love with David my entire life. I can't understand what's the matter with me. I went away to grow up, and I thought I'd grown up, but I guess I haven't really. I just got myself a new hairdo is all. Please say something. I don't know. Tell me I'm imagining things. Tell me that you never even thought of taking me to Paris with you. Tell me to go put on my coat and go home before I make a complete fool of myself. But don't let me go home. I couldn't bear it. This is the last time we'll ever see each other. Linus, why didn't you tell me? You do want to take me to Paris with you, don't you? I know why you didn't tell me, because you think it's wrong. They'll say I'm too young for you, and there'll be an awful scandal, and the market will go down. Linus Larrabee, Esquire, is taking me to Paris. Alone. But there's a ticket for you. You'll be joining me in Paris, is that it? I think I understand. But why? Why did you do it, Linus? The merger? David? I got in the way. How inconsiderate of me. And how inconvenient for you, such a busy man, having to waste so much time just to get me on a boat. And I suppose in your empty cabin, there would have been a farewell note, dictated to and typed by Miss McCardle. Perhaps a few flowers, a letter of credit, an apartment in Paris, a car, 1,500 shares of Larrabee Preferred for my father. You're very generous. A necessary business expense, I suppose. I'll just take one of those tickets. I was happy in Paris. And I think you would have been too. Good night, Mr. Larrabee. I'm sorry I can't stay to do the dishes.
I'll get some overhead lifters with some 4-barrel quads, oh yeah. A fuel injector cut off with chrome-plated rods, oh yeah. With a 4-speed on the floor, they'll be knocking at the door. You know it ain't no lie when the chicks are gonna die for Grease Lightning. Go, 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 go. Grease Lightning, you're burning up the quarter mile. Grease Lightning, go, Grease Lightning. Go, Grease Lightning, you're coasting through the heat lab trial. Grease Lightning, go, Grease Lightning. You are supreme, the chicks will scream for Grease Lightning. I'll get some purple French tail lights and 30-inch fins, oh yeah. A Palomino dashboard with dual muffler twins, oh yeah. With new pistons, plugs, and shocks, she'll be knocking off your socks. You know I ain't a bragging, she's a real dragon wagon. Grease Lightning. Go, Grease Lightning, you're burning up the quarter mile. Grease Lightning, go, Grease Lightning. Go, Grease Lightning, you're coasting through the heat lab trial. Grease Lightning, go, Grease Lightning. You are supreme, the chicks will scream for Grease Lightning. Grease Lightning, you're burning up the quarter mile. Grease Lightning, go, Grease Lightning. Go, Grease Lightning, you're coasting through the heat lab trial. Grease Lightning, go, Grease Lightning. You are supreme, the chicks will scream for Grease Lightning. Lightning.
And I go, he looks familiar. And they're like, that's Ricky Martin. I was like, who's Ricky Martin? It was before La Vida Loca. So yeah, he ended up replacing me, and a really nice guy. And then all of a sudden he was Ricky Martin after that.